Methods corrected TR. For example, try, train, truck.
Wait a minute!
Are you ready?
Hello. Hey, you guys. I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to be looking at a pronunciation test. We're going to have a pronunciation test. Are you ready for the test? Yes, okay, let's get started. We will have 10 to 15 words, hopefully 10 to 12 words, and we will see the pronunciation of these words. But before we see, or I read the pronunciation to you, or before we say the pronunciation correctly, I want you to try it first. So in every 5 words, we will have a break, and we will try to correct. We will try to will try to say the words correctly. Okay, as you know, there is British pronunciation and there is American pronunciation. So whichever is easy for you, you try it. And I know that I think 2023, you don't need to focus on an accent or to speak like a native. I think English is international and everybody can understand you now. In the past, it was only fluent people or native speakers could understand you, but now everybody can understand you since English is international. So I would tell you to not focus on the accent or on any accent, but if you like it, focus on it. And do not try to speak like a native English speaker. You don't have to do that. So let's try these words. The first word is this word. How do you say this word? I know it's a difficult word, but just try it. I myself, I'm not a native English speaker. There's always a fly. I'm not a native English speaker. I believe I'm a fluent English speaker, and I help people. I help people with English and especially pronunciation. I love pronunciation. So, wow, there are 2 flies. Okay, so how do you say this word? Okay, 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 let's go back. The first word is, I know it's difficult. The first word is jewelry. Jewelry. It seems like you're saying jewelry. Jewelry. So if you want to say it fast, jewelry. Yes. Okay, the second word is prestigious. The second word is prestigious. He went to a prestigious university. Prestigious means high status or something that people respect very much. They have a big respect for. The third word is murderer. I know it's difficult. Anything with the R sound is difficult. So we say murderer, murderer. And there's also D and R. It's not easy for me too. Murderer. The fourth word is debt. The fourth word is debt. Okay, the fifth word is library. The fifth word is library. So I know it takes a lot of time to practice the R sound. It took me quite a long time to practice the R sound. Especially my own language, we don't have R, we have R. So it took me quite a long time to practice that. Okay, let me know how do you get, how many of them you got wrong, how many of them you got right. Okay, part 2. How do you say this word? Remember, you got only 3 seconds. How do you say this word? How do you say this word? How do you say this word? Okay, how do you say this word? Okay, the first word is, I hear many people say comfortable or comfortable. I mean, yes, people can understand you, but it's more beautiful, especially if you want to sound professional. It's better to say it has two pronunciations: the British pronunciation, comfortable, or the American pronunciation, comfortable. How does that sound? I hope you like it. I hope you can say it. I want to tell you a trick about pronunciation too. If you want to master your pronunciation, I think for the first time you have to force yourself to say the words correctly 100%. Don't be lazy. Don't just say I always forget, so I don't want to pay attention to it. Don't do that. Okay? Just say it, master it for the first time, and then once you get used to it, your brain will do the job for you. Once you get used to something, it becomes a habit and you don't worry about it next time. All right? So the first word is comfortable or comfortable. The second word is interesting. I know it should be it should be interesting. Some people say it, some people say it that way, interesting. I usually hear interesting. Yeah, try to be professional, try to sound professional. Okay, the third word is, ooh, I love this word, enthusiasm. Enthusiasm. If you are enthusiastic, it means you are excited. I love being enthusiastic. The fourth word is, this is a word that is very easy to say, but it could be difficult sometimes. So this word is vocabulary. You try it, vocabulary. Okay, the last word is, not the last word, but the last word of this part is entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. We have entrepreneur, entrepreneurial, entrepreneurship. Some people say it entrepreneur, entrepreneur. I think it's better if you say it the right way. Okay. How many of them you got wrong? How many of them you got right? Let me know in the comments. Okay, we're gonna add only two words, and it's good. And then we have only two words to pronounce today. How do you say this word? Okay, asthma. That's how you say asthma. Okay, how do you say this word? Actually, there are three words. How do you say these three words? I hear people say would, should, and could. The L is silent. We say would, should, and could. Just with would and should and could. Okay. Okay, good job. How many of them you got right? How many of them you got wrong? I know there are only 3 or 4. Yeah, 4 words, actually. Okay, so that's the end of the video. Let me know let me know how many of them, how many you got right, how many of them you got right. 10 out of 10. Sorry about the fly. We always have a fly. So yeah, that's the pronunciation. I try, whenever I'm learning a new language, I try to master the pronunciation. I remember when I was learning English, I tried to master the ABCD, and then it was fun. I think it's fun. If you're learning a new language, make it fun. If you're learning English, make it fun. Make it fun. Do not make it like you need to have a test, you need to have an exam, and you have to prepare for the exam. Actually, your brain does not learn that way. So we're gonna have tricks. We're gonna learn tricks and things that we can learn English, and we can master English, especially the speaking and the pronunciation. And yeah, let me know how what did you benefit from this video, and see you soon. Have a nice day. We're gonna have different parts of the pronunciation lessons, hopefully in the future, in the near future. Assalamu alaikum.